Hello, good morning, students. Today we shall discuss um the next chapter, the first chapter of Hornwell, the Portrait of a Lady. So let's have a quick look of the chapter. This chapter is basically, written by Khushwant Singh, one of the most promising Indian writers and authors. He is not only a fantastic writer but also a fantastic politician, novelist, and well known for his major work, A Train to Pakistan. When it's all about this chapter, The Portrait of a Lady, it is written in first person and is in biographical mode. In this story, the writer gives a detailed account of his grandmother, with whom he had a long association. Khushwant Singh recalls his grandmother as short, fat, and slightly bent. Her silver hair was scattered untidily on her wrinkled face, wrinkled fine line. Why? Because she was terribly old. She hobbled around the house in white clothes. She used to wear white sari with one hand resting on her waist and the other telling the beads of her rosary. She, kept on telling the prayer. Khushwant Singh remembers her as not very pretty but always beautiful. She he compares her serene face to that of a winter landscape. During their long stay in the village, grandmother woke him up in the morning, plastered his wooden slate, prepared his breakfast, and escorted him to school. While he studied alphabets there, she read the scriptures in the temple attached to the school. On their way back home, she used to feed stale chapatis to stray dogs. It actually, reveals the other characteristic of her character or persona, that how kind-hearted the grandmother was. The turning point in their relationship came when they went to live in the city. Now, the author went to a city school in a motor bus and studied English, law of gravity, Archimedes, principles, and many more things. But she could not understand at all. Grandmother could no longer accompany him to school nor help him in his studies. She was upset that there was no teaching of God and scriptures at city school. Instead, he was given music lesson. She did not like music, which according to her was not meant for gentle folk. But she said nothing. She never reacted. When Khushwant Singh went to a university, he was given a separate room. The common link of their friendship was snapped. Grandmother rarely talked to anyone now. She started, spending her time sitting beside her, you know, spinning wheel, reciting prayers, and feeding the sparrows in the afternoon. When the author left for abroad, grandmother did not get disturbed. Rather, she saw him or at the railway station. Seeing her old age, the narrator thought that it was his last meeting with her. But contrary to his thinking, when he returned after a span of 5 years, grandmother was there to receive him. She celebrated the occasion by singing songs of homecoming of warriors on an old dilapidated drum, along with the ladies of the neighborhood. Next morning, she got ill. She fell ill, although the doctor said it was a mild fever and would go away soon. She could foresee that her end was near. She did not want to waste time talking to anyone. She lay peacefully in bed, praying and telling the beads till her lips stopped moving and the rosary fell from her lifeless fingers. To mourn her death, thousands of sparrows flew in and sat scattered around her dead body. There was no chirruping, and when Khushwant Singh's mother threw breadcrumbs to the sparrows, they took no notice of the bread. They flew away quietly when the dead body of grandmother was carried away for last rites. So this is, a quick summary of the chapter, "The Portrait of a Lady," written by Khushwant Singh. Hope you, have enjoyed the story. Thank you.